Okay, remember that they are changing my voice. Proverbs 13. A lot of the scriptures I went over in the last couple videos were from Proverbs chapter 13. So let's just read it. It's about 25 verses. Then I'll move on to the next location here. Proverbs 13. A wise son heeds his father's instruction, but a mocker does not respond to rebukes. See, a mocker doesn't respond to rebukes from God, right? Father God. From the fruit of their lips, people enjoy good things, but the unfaithful have an appetite for violence. Those who guard their lips preserve their lives, but those who speak rashly will come to ruin. A sluggard's appetite is never filled, but the desires of the diligent are fully satisfied. The righteous hate what is false, but the wicked make a stench and bring shame on themselves. Righteousness guards a person of integrity, but wickedness overthrows the sinner. One person pretends to be rich yet has nothing. Another pretends to be poor yet has great wealth. A person's riches may ransom their life, but the poor cannot respond to threatening rebukes. The light of the righteous shines brightly, but the lamp of the wicked is snuffed out. Where there is strife, there is pride, but wisdom is found in those who take advice, right? Sound advice, not advice, but true, add truth, add justice, add righteousness, add purity. Dishonest money dwindles away, but whoever gathers money little by little makes it grow. Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but a longing fulfilled is a tree of life. We see in, I believe it's chapter 15, it says that heartache crushes the spirit versus the spirit of wisdom, the spirit of righteousness. Whoever scorns instruction will pay for it, but whoever respects a command is rewarded. See, there's a command, there's commandments, and a chain of command. The teaching of the wise is a fountain of life, turning a person from the snares of death. Good judgment wins favor, but the way of the unfaithful leads to their destruction. All who are prudent act with knowledge, but fools expose their folly. That's a good one. All who are prudent, all who scramble to do what's right, are acting with the knowledge of God and the knowledge of being wise and living that wisdom. But with fools, that's not the case, is it? Fools expose their folly. In the great assembly, they'll be exposed. Before God, they're exposed. In the eyes of the wise, they are exposed. A wicked messenger falls into trouble, but a trustworthy envoy brings healing. Spiritual healing. Whoever disregards discipline comes to poverty and shame, but whoever heeds correction is honored. So those who reject the correction and the discipline from God, they're in a flow that brings them shame. But those who listen to God and turn to the right path and make amends for sin, they're in a good place. A longing fulfilled is sweet to the soul, but fools detest turning from evil, right? Part of their folly. Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. So how do you become wise? You walk with the wise and become wise. Trouble pursues the sinner, but the righteous are rewarded with good things. A good person leaves a spiritual inheritance, that is, for their children's children, but a sinner's wealth is stored up for the righteous. Again, if you walk with the wise, you become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. An unplowed field produces food for the poor, but injustice sweeps it away. Right? It's not that people aren't paying taxes. It's not that the righteous didn't come. They did. But the injustice of the wicked swept it away. It prevented people from getting the bread from heaven. It prevented the poor from getting housing and food. Injustice swept it away. Whoever spares the rod hates their children, but the one who loves their children is careful to discipline them. The righteous eat to their heart's content, but the stomach of the wicked goes hungry. Hungry because they don't have righteousness and justice. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness' sake. My food is to do the work of God. The righteous eat to their heart's content, but the stomach of the wicked goes hungry. Okay, so that ends the chapter there. A key verse that is very key here, okay, is if you walk with the wise, you become wise. For a companion a fool suffers harm. And we see that the throne is established through righteousness and justice, and the fruit of the righteous is wisdom. Wisdom is a tree of life, and wisdom is also the fruit of the righteous. So when people come into the divine chain of command, and when they walk with the wise, they become prudent. They scramble to run in the paths of God's commands. They scramble to do what is precisely right. That's what wisdom leads you to do. Wisdom brings justice. We see in Proverbs 8, one of my favorite chapters in the whole Bible, that wisdom walks in the way of righteousness along the paths of justice. Wisdom comes with insight and power and counsel and sound judgment. Proverbs 8 goes on and on about these life principles, these principles of God and truth and justice. Thank you.